Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of GOW, the Generation Wrestling Podcast. As always, it's yours truly, the 29-year-old piece of Golden franchise, aka the Showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. And with me, as always, I got my tag team partner, my brother, my family. He is the flyest in the room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, K Breezy, aka EC's resident Isaac Hayes, King Two Code in the building, bro. What's good?
Man, what's good? What's good? Takeshita, aka Takesha, going up against MJF to start the show. That's what's good. Benjamin, what up? It's the Wednesday night block party, baby. What up, man? Hey, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what, man? We got to start having a graphic or something when we come on. And it's got to say it's got to say a GOW block party. Some's got to,
we
got to put something on the screen, man. We got to let people know, man. It's always a block party when we come on, man. So look, let's just get into it, man. Takesha, MJF, nice match, great match. You know, for a guy that doesn't wrestle much, MJF looked pretty damn good in the ring.
Oh
yeah. I you know what? And Champ, what's up with you? Welcome to the show. This was the MJF show. He definitely was all over this show tonight, which I'm I'm fine with. He's the champ. You want to see him, so that I had no problem with that. And man, I don't want to get ahead to myself, man, because we're gonna talk about some of the other stuff he said. But let's get to this match, man. Him and Takesha. What did you think, man?
Bro, a really good match. My boy Takeshita. Again, you know, you and I, we talk about this ever so often. You know, when they come to professional wrestling, certain matches and storylines, it's more about the story and what happens, you know, before and after a match. That's, you know, often more important than the actual result of the match itself. With that being said, like you said, MJF had a hell of a showing. But let's put some respect on Takeshita's name. Because, you know, that boy Sheamus says, you know, banger after a banger after a banger. Well, I believe in AEW, that applies all too well to Takeshita. Win, lose, or draw. He doesn't have a bad
banger
match.
after banger after banger. The dude is just fucking awesome, dude. I love when I can spot a guy like that out of nowhere.
And then shout out to MJF too, man, because I'm going to get a champ. His credit came out with the MJF 2024 garb on and everything like that, letting people know it's on like a pot of neck bone. And these next 10 months could possibly shake up the landscape of professional wrestling as we know it. But until then, you know, he had a match with Takeshita, bro. Takeshita gave it. MJF gave it. You know, they both received it and they both gave it right back. But I will say this. Despite all the shit that MJF talks, despite the fact that he says he doesn't really care about professional wrestling and it's just a means to an end to a paycheck for him to go to Hollywood and make more money than he can count, guess what? For a guy that doesn't give a damn about professional wrestling, that man sold his ass off. And when I say, man, he really made Takeshita look even better than he already looks, my God, this match was great. I will say this match was great.
It makes me wonder, you know, because sometimes, you know, and it's when you have certain matches, you can kind of look to see when you know certain people aren't that great in the ring. You always wonder who's the worker, like who's the worker in the match that's going to make the other guy look great. And man, you know what? I couldn't tell in this match. And that's what I like. I like that both of these guys went out there. I ain't gonna lie, the top rope clothesline that MJF landed on his feet, came back with the super kick, then Kesha came back with the elbow, and the MJF back. Like it was nice little just moments in this match and just good wrestling. Yeah, there was a couple of little spots where it kind of looked a little sketchy, but you know, I don't expect perfection. It's wrestling. Yeah, there's no such thing as perfection in wrestling. Every now and then you can have maybe one or two perfect matches with the right people. But for the most part, man, you're going to get about a good 80% good match. And this was about a good 80% good match as far as just what they did. So I was fine with that. And again, like I said, it was really hard to see who was carrying who because I'm like, man, Takesha going to have to really lead MJF. That's something to think about considering how new Takesha is. But then, like I said, we watched MJF and it's like, dude, he looks great. And obviously he is really, really working on his in-ring, man. He is really getting better as that worker. I won't call him a great wrestler. I'll call him a worker, man. There are guys that know how to work the ring, and he knows how to work the ring, and you got to give him that credit for that. But great match. Now let's get to the shenanigans afterwards. Of course, He busted up Takeshita with the diamond ring. Of course, he's beating him down. Danielson comes out for the save. Just overall, man, I was cool with it. Of course, MJF was gonna get the victory. I ain't gonna lie. In a way, in my head, I was thinking, what if Takeshita wins and then he gets a title shot? Like I can see Bryan Danielson coming
Yeah.
down to maybe mess with him, or just throw him off a little bit, and Takeshita get the win. He'll beat MJF, but he'll get a title match next week, and he'll probably, he would lose, which is
Yeah.
fine. Kind of give MJF a title match. And the only reason I say that is because maybe that would throw you off about the pay-per-view when it comes up. Because like it was, damn, MJF kind of had a title defense. Will he win? Will he lose? That kind of just kind of just throw that dynamic out there. But that was me, wrestling fan, thinking in my mind,
Right.
maybe they would do that, but they didn't. But moving on, man. As we right now, like I said, we got the trios match going on. We on a commercial. We on picture in picture right now. We got our girl Jamie Hayter, man. We got her going up against the Bunny, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Bro, what did you think, man? Seeing your girl, the champ, because haters gonna hate.
Haters gonna hate, boy. Let me tell you, sipping on the whole thing of that haterade, baby. Yes, sir, bro. My God, something that we talked about, and now that it's really becoming evident. One, clearly, the whole
Right.
entire DMD clique is what I'm gonna call them. They're all faces now. I noticed they came out the face tunnel today. But every single week when Jamie Hayter comes out, one, she's coming out by herself at first. Love it. Thank God Britt Baker ain't the first one coming out during the champ's entrance no more. But every
They
time
fixed that a
Jamie,
while ago.
yeah, but every time that 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 Jamie comes out with that belt and her music hit, bro, that crowd go crazy every
Yeah,
single
yeah,
time. Like that
yeah.
pop has not died down. And honestly, man, it's
No,
so
not at all.
organic. Like I don't even think it's nothing that will die down. It's just, bro, like that music, and she come out with so much swag, like
She
heel,
know that she the
face,
shit.
whatever. Yeah, like, bro, and it radiates off of her. Like when I'm watching her on TV, it's like I'm over here, I'm rubbing my imaginary title and shit, just like her. You feel me?
Because
I'm
haters
like,
gonna hate, man.
bro,
That's Jamie Hater, man. I like it. I like it.
and then just to see, bro, just to see like where the AEW women's division started, not
Mm,
long ago, and then to see it like now, dude, like it's legitimately a competitive division now, and to see Jamie Hayter. I remember
mm.
when Jamie Hayter first, reemerged in AEW. And nobody knew who the hell she was during the pandemic. I remember she helped Britt Baker out. She came out from the crowd, all black, had a bicycle, the motorcycle helmet on, and people were like, "Who the hell is this?" And now to see just how fast, naturally, and organically she has gotten herself over. And also in the ring, she's one of the best women's wrestlers in AEW. And I would dare to say she could probably hold her own with anybody, if any promotion. So man, just to see this match right here, dude, I was happy to see it. I didn't expect the Bunny to pick up the victory, but she had a nice couple moves. But I mean, we knew what it was for Jamie Hayter.
Exactly, man. But I also think what helped Jamie Hayter was that she wasn't riding Britt Baker. Like, she wasn't doing the
Yeah,
DMD. She was kind
yeah.
of because at first, like when she first joined her, like she was kind of like she was with her, but she was kind of standoffish. So that
Like
always kind of,
Solo.
right. So it was like, yeah. So it was like that kind of always played in her favor because it kind of always gave that, yeah, I'm gonna help you until I'm done with you. And it just so happened
Yeah,
that they actually been cool, but it ain't like nothing changed from that. Like other than that's always
yeah,
been her character, so it's
yeah,
always been there. And plus, we got opportunity to see her in the ring and actually be able to hold her own a little bit. So, like you say, over time, it just got more and more and more, and we knew eventually we would get the Jamie and Britt Baker issue. We kind of got it when they was in a fatal four way. When Britt had kind of screwed Jamie over, and,
yeah,
and when and that set it up, which was cool. But and what we thought we was gonna get, we didn't get it. But uh, it's something else came from it. But to see Britt Baker be supportive of her, that's kind of even bigger for me. Because normally, about this time, this is when you get the
yeah.
all right, I'm happy for you, but I want my
Mm-hmm.
belt back. but it ain't been that.
Yeah,
And maybe you could say, well, Britt maybe injured or whatever. She's taking a little time off or whatever. But I mean, she's there, but she's just not wrestling as much. But
yeah.
for the most part, you gotta like that aspect of it, and that's what people like about her. Then after that, man, of course we got a Samoa Joe. He was talking that talk, man, about with Darby. He gave Darby out in his props, but at the same time, he had to let it be known, man, he is still the king of television. And that boy Wardlow, he coming for you. He coming for you, Wardlow. What do you think, man? Are you excited? Are you excited? Not what you, but are you excited for Wardlow versus Joe versus part two? I believe this will be part two.
The Darby Allin dynamic is still interesting.
Right.
But to go back to Warlow, because he was off TV for a while, then he came back. New look Warlow. I mean, come on, man! You got the Samoan submission machine going up against the badass Warlow, one of the better TNT champions, might I add, during
Mm-hmm.
that title's history. So yeah, of course, because this is a this isn't a shoe in. You don't look at this match and be like, damn, you know what? Samoa Joe's supposed to win that, or damn, you know what? Wardlow's supposed to win that. It's one of those matchups where whoever wins it, you're like, damn, you know what? I can see it either way. Like it makes sense. If Wardlow beat Joe, I'm cool with that because I don't see Joe holding the title for a long time. But if Joe beats Wardlow, I'm cool with that too because it ain't like he ain't did it before. So it's like one of them things where it's like, yo, I'm really curious, and you're gonna get a solid match. Is it gonna be the greatest technical match? No, but this is gonna be a hard hitting affair, and it's gonna be interesting with
Mhm.
plenty of storytelling. Absolutely,
Yeah. All right, man. First and foremost, AR Fox, man, just pulled
bro.
a
Did you,
sick
did you see
reverse
that?
630. Hey, man, on the
Yeah,
outside, that looked it nice.
springboard
This boy,
reverse.
hey, man, this boy is nice. He works very well with Top Flight. I
Oh
definitely
yeah,
would like seeing them
yeah,
as a trios team. I'm not even gonna lie,
yes.
they fit nice together. But boy, I ain't gonna lie, boy, it's a spot fest.
Oh,
Best believe it's a spot fest. But it's a nice spot fest.
it
Like
is. But you know what?
there's an urgency in this spot fest, man.
I was gonna say it's a spot fest, but nothing looks sloppy. Nothing looks
Not yeah,
out of place.
it's on point a little bit.
Yeah,
Well, it's not a little bit. It's on point for the most part.
yeah. You know what I like about this too, especially when it comes to like the Young Bucks matches. The one thing that we say is great of a tag team that they are we have an issue with is the
Uh,
walking through the 1-2
yeah.
step in their matches, and this one is like bang 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 bang, like that they clicking. Uh
One,
oh, uh oh.
two. Oh man, I ain't gonna
Bam.
lie, man. They breaking it up. I mean, the referee letting a lot go right now too.
Hey,
There's a lot of
really
people in the
is.
ring.
Man, you can't trust Rick Knox.
I feel like it was the other referee I can't trust, but Knox
Oh,
is just
Bryce
as bad.
Rensburg.
Yeah, bright. Yeah,
Johnny Huggy, little big brother.
man. Man, like, dude. Like, I feel like I can't trust him more than Knox. Knox is like a good referee. He just oblivious at times. V trigger. Oh no, he missed. AR Fox
what
with the
what up,
schoolboy.
mama? What's going on?
Oh, hey mama. How you feeling? Hope you feeling better. Glad you're back
Yes,
home.
yes. Uh-oh.
Ugh. Power bomb.
Bam! V's
What
up.
is that? What is that? Crypto Coffee 13. Hey, hey. It's the LCJ. I swear,
Yes,
boy.
sir. Yes, sir.
Ah,
Hey.
man. Hey, man. Champ, salute to you, man. Salute to you.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Oh, AR Fox. AR Fox. 2. Oh.
AR
Nope.
ain't playing.
He ain't playing, but Kenny ain't, there you go. There you go.
Kenny,
Nope.
Kenny. Ooh.
Oh, there it is. 1,
Whoop, missed.
2. Ah, damn. Kenny got the reversal.
This match is
Kenny got
crazy
the
right now.
reversal. Kenny got the reversal.
Damn. Good match. Good match. Great
Yeah.
match. Goodness
Yeah.
gracious.
Yeah.
Brandon
That was
Cutler been
definitely
wearing that
one you
same
couldn't.
jumpsuit for the last year and a half.
Man, I mean, he always does, but no, definitely a match you couldn't take your eyes off of.
No, for sure, for sure. By the way, man, I know this is a wrestling review and everything like that, but hey, shout out to an Ohio boy, man. the king
What up?
himself, man, King James, for becoming an all-time scoring leader.
Oh, for
Shout
sure.
out to you, man. History in the making. Us right now. We got Hook. We got Hook.
Thank you. All right, man. So we gotta get back to the show, man. So look, we had this gauntlet of the Garcia Guevara for Ricky Stark to fight Jericho, and it was good. Especially when it got to Garcia and Ricky Stark, which was fine. That was probably the best part about it. Till Jericho came out, of course, with his luchador mask on and gave a luchador Judas effect. I guess it wouldn't be Judas effect. I guess it was a luchador effect. But it was cool. I guess it's gonna tell what it tells.
Yeah.
As far as Stark getting another opportunity, as we got Hook walking up on Stokely right now. Stokely was talking trash.
Hey man, my boy Hook came from the Book of Hobbs. He looking like a real bad cat.
Hey man, you don't want none of that.
You know what I'm
You don't
saying?
want none of that.
You don't want none
Not
of
at
that,
all.
man.
Not at
Not
all,
at all,
man.
man. He from that place in the city.
For sure. As we get the Blackpool Combat Club versus Kip Sabian versus the Butcher and the Blade on
Yeah.
Rampage. Jungle Boy, Jack Perry gonna be in action. We gonna get that girl Ruby Soho versus Maria Shafir, and then we gonna
Yes,
hear
sir.
from Mark Briscoe this
Yes,
Friday
sir.
on
Yes,
Rampage,
sir.
y'all. Rampage. All right, bro. So we had the
Rampage.
gauntlet match.
Possibly.
Uh, okay, now let's get to this Roosh and Bryan Danielson match, man.
Talk.
Let's get to this match, man. Not bad. It was a good match. It definitely had good back and forth. Roosh hasn't, Roosh has put on a few good matches, but of course, man, anytime you're in the ring with Bryan Danielson, or rather, anytime anyone's in the ring with Bryan Danielson, you're definitely gonna have to bring your A game. You're definitely gonna have
Yeah.
to step up. How did you feel about the match, man?
I mean, look, the match is good. Um,
Shenanigans aside, of course.
Shenanigans aside, of course. Danielson got busted up. It's always nice to see my boy D. Bryan, get a little busted up because you know what, my boy Bryan Danielson, man, he said this: I ain't come to AEW to make friends. Oh, mentor these kids, man. Fuck them kids, man. I ain't here to mentor nobody. I'm here to kick fucking heads off. He said that. He
Yeah, he
said
told it. He
CM.
told it.
He said
The
CM
man comes
Punk.
out the heel tunnel on purpose. Okay.
Bruh. He said CM Punk could do all that healing shit. I ain't got time for that. I damn near lost my career. Fuck that. I didn't have a chance to walk away and take my ball home. That shit almost got taken away from me. So now what I'm about to do is I'm about to take my ball and throw it at these motherfuckers' heads. And I'm gonna kick them off.
Damn.
You know what I'm
Damn.
saying?
Did he say that? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Did he really say that?
I'm improvising. I'm his anger.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
his
I was
ang-
about to say,
Hey,
like,
hey, hey,
damn.
hey. No.
My
I'm
boy
his ang-
BD feeling himself, man. He's
Nah,
like,
bro.
hey, man.
I'm his urban anger translator. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I
You his Luther. Okay, I got you. I got
yes.
you. You his Luther.
See,
I
see,
got you.
see, see, see. Yeah, I knew we was
Yeah,
here.
I'm
I
with
knew
you.
we was
I'm
here.
with you.
Hey,
I'm
for the
with you.
people,
I'm
by the
with you.
people. Fubu.
All
Yes,
right, I
sir.
got you. All right. Which we
Yeah,
are not, but still.
we are not. Hey, we better. We coochie.
You a fool.
From the N, my DKNY. All right, but anywho.
Oh, can go so many other ways with that. I started to, but you know what? We're live with the people. I'm not gonna do
He said,
that.
no.
No. I mean, I can. I mean, we can. We can. I mean, well, I can say it. We can. I mean, but we won't go there. We won't go
Wakanda forever. Mayapa.
Oh shit, man! I can't with you, man. All right, man. Look.
You
All
started
right.
it, bro. I was just trying to quote a quick rap lyric and keep it pushing. You want to be on this whole empowerment way. All right, I'm right there with you, brother.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, hey, man. We said NDKY. I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah. I was gonna say something else, but I'm like, nope. We gonna say that for the hood. We gonna say that for the off the air blooper.
Yep.
That- Y'all won't ever hear that one, but
Hey,
at least not from us live.
hey, be like, look, years from now, when people trying to take down the GLW, they will go through the hidden
Oh my
archives.
God, listen to what he said. Oh my God. It's like I was talking about
You
myself. Leave
can't
me alone.
say that.
I mean, yes, I can. It's our word.
Be like, I was talking to my friend.
Oh God.
I
Oh
man.
man.
All right, back to the task at hand.
Yeah, man. All right, man. So of course, okay, man. So we got the Roosh
Mhm.
Bryan Danielson match. MJF came down, of course, man. He put the beat down on BD, man. I obviously, man, he is fearing, you know, facing
Yeah.
Bryan Danielson in a 60-minute Iron Man match, man, for that AEW World Championship. And he should fear it because we already seen Bryan Danielson go in a 60-minute match with Kenny Omega, as we got the Acclaim coming out right now,
Oh,
and I got to hear this boy
let's.
Max
I was about to say,
Caster. I
what
got
you
to
about
hear
to
what he got
say?
to say tonight.
Mm.
Okay.
Ah, yeah.
Because he spoke to the. I'll give him props because
Hey,
he spoke. You
he,
know, he spoke
he
to
had
the
to
people. He was
he had to
speaking to the
speak.
people.
He had to speak to the Latin congregation. I'm
That's
down with that.
exactly. You know, that's exactly.
As
You
I'm
know,
sipping
I'll
on
give
the
him.
Corona right now.
I'll give him that. He had to speak to the people. I mean, but he wasn't. He was. It was okay. He wasn't. You know, like oh my God, oh shit. But I don't know what he said. We need our translator, our international
Leo.
correspondent, Leo. We
Yeah,
need
yeah.
Leo to let us know what he
Mhm.
said. But I got reason why. So I'm all good with it, man. As we got
I think he
the
said "fuck
AEW,
Jeff Jarrett" in Spanish.
he could have said that. Which I ain't mad. But again, we just speculating. We are just speculating. But as we got the AEW Tag Team Championship main event
Yeah.
going on right now,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
But man, again, Danielson, MJF, man,
Yeah,
Iron
yeah.
Man match. MJF is scared,
Hmm.
bro. Could he lose? I mean, could we see him lose? Could we see Bryan Danielson actually
Nah.
win, or is this just they're just giving us people so much hope that we can't believe that Bryan Danielson would lose? Because I feel like a
Bro.
lot of people are thinking he should not lose this match. Like even though MJF should probably keep the championship, I'm sure people feel like, hey man, uh, yeah, we want to see BD win this championship.
Well, the greatest lie the devil ever told was that he didn't exist. Who was Brian Danielson, the American Dragon, in the ring with? He's in the ring with the devil. Now, I say that to say this. There's a way
Dance
that
with the devil in the
Danielson,
pale moonlight, nigga.
hey, exactly, there's a way that Brian Danielson can come out the victor in this match and then MJF still keep his title. It's a possibility. Um,
I, I know that, but I'm asking, can he walk away AEW champion?
Never say never, but in this situation, no. And it
No.
sucks to me because I feel like by now, Brian Danielson should have already been AEW World Champion. I feel like when CM Punk got hurt the first time, I feel like that was a perfect opportunity. Now you got the belt on MJF, and we going into the Bennett Award 2024. Bro, we already know, unless something drastic happens, he's holding the belt for the rest of the year. Like, unless something crazy just happens. So I hate the fact that Danielson again is going to fight or have an opportunity for the world title and not get it. Now, if it's just something that contractually he don't really care too much about at this moment, that's fine. But I don't really get how you justify keeping him around in the title picture if he loses to MJF again.
Could it just be more? Okay, well, let me bring this up because a lot of people probably would say, well, he's just there to help the talent grow. That's what his whole purpose was. He was there to make
Okay.
AEW better.
Yeah.
Okay, which is true, and he is making. I'm not gonna lie, man. A lot of guys that have wrestled Bryan Danielson have had some upstart. When we look at a guy like Anthony Bowen, we watched
Mm-hmm.
him wrestle guys single, do some
Yeah.
singles matches, and we saw him wrestle Bryan Danielson, and he went a good nice 10 minutes with Bryan Danielson, but he didn't look bad. He looked it good. And the fact that, wrestling a guy like that is going to bring the best out of you. So we've seen guys at their best,
Right.
against him and show that they got a little bit more than what we thought they might have. And we've seen them all, most of them have success. Now we're seeing it with the Acclaim because Max Caster fought him too. So it's not like we didn't see both of them, but
Yeah.
could that be the excuse for him not winning the championship? Is that, he's really not there to win the championship. He's more of just there just to help the talent.
Yes, that is true. Very true.
Right,
I guess my rebuttal to that
right.
and my counter would be this: where do you go from here? Because Brian
True,
Danielson, damn near
true,
in every match he's
true.
in, you expect him to win, and 9 times out of 10, he's
He's
winning.
winning.
So
Yeah.
MJF is the final boss. So if you lose to MJF, what you gonna do? Have Brian Danielson beat up all these guys all over again, trying to climb his way back, or do you have him kind of suffer a losing streak and then fight his way back? It's like where do you go? Like, does he lose to MJF and take time off and then come back? Like, that's the only thing because
No.
he's already beaten so many people already. I just don't know where he would go from here.
You know where I can see him going? And and as you were
TNT.
talking, or the Mid Atlantic, I can see him going for the Mid Atlantic or the
Oh,
TNT Championship after this. And
what's crazy? I
again,
don't know why I see
that's
more of a Mid
that's
Atlantic for
us
him.
saying, he actually won't win. I mean, it's AEW.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It kind of looks like a foregone conclusion. Let's just be real. It's a foregone conclusion that MJF is probably walking out retaining the championship. But it's still wrestling, man. Card is subject to change. And if you
Change.
don't know wrestling, you don't understand when I say that, then you ain't a real fan. So
Man,
let's
Montreal
just say
Screwdriver.
exactly. So let's just say, for the sake of argument, okay, he don't win, but he goes. I can see him going for the Mid Atlantic Championship, being that champion, building that up like a workhorse kind of championship, having good matches and defending it against people and helping putting them on. Or like I say, the TNT. You can, and that's just doing what he's doing now, fighting the best. But then
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
would he want any championship?
He doesn't. I will say this.
Because he
He
don't need
doesn't
them,
need it.
but it would be
He
just
don't.
for it would, but it would be for growing purposes.
Yeah. See, I guess you kind of run into a situation because he
Right.
doesn't need it, but I feel like this is obviously his last run. He doesn't have nothing else after AEW. I don't believe. So it's like, okay, if you're gonna put the title on CM Punk, you're gonna put the title on Chris Jericho. I think, to me, Brian Danielson, in ring capability wise, can go better than both of them two at this stage of all three of their careers. So it's like, damn, do we not get one run? And you're right. Maybe it doesn't have to be the AEW world. Maybe it doesn't have to be the world title. But I would at least like to see, like you said, maybe a Mid Atlantic or a TNC. Because here's the thing: whoever finally beats him for that belt, I think it'll do more good for somebody to beat him for a belt than to beat him just to say they beat him. Because you know,
Okay.
for
I was going. I was going. I was going to bring up the point. Okay, would you want him to win the championship to have that namesake for the legacy of the belt? Like to say,
yeah,
oh, for the lineage of saying, well, who's all won the belt? Well, Chris Jericho was the first champion, and we already know he's
mm-hmm,
our first ballot Hall of Famer in
yeah.
wrestling. John Moxley, well, we know he's going to more likely be a Hall of Famer. And then you want to continue to add Kenny Omega, and you want to add MJF, or you can add CM Punk. CM Punk is going to get in regardless.
But
Eventually, when
see,
they get over all the BS with CM Punk, he'll get into the
yeah.
Hall of Fame. So you want that lineage of namesake. Brian Danielson is one of those names you damn sure want on your namesake of your championship that you're trying to grow as a champion, as a
Well,
company. I mean,
that's why I also brought up the TNT more so over the Mid Atlantic, because when you look at the people that's held that title, and the Cody Rhodes, when you look at the Sammy Guevara's, when you look at the I think John Moxley wasn't TNT champion.
No,
This is
but the thing about the TNT, but that championship is I look at that more for that's building blocks for the new guys. I'm
okay.
talking
Okay.
legacy for the
Yeah,
company.
yeah,
When you're
yeah. The
thinking, when you
company
think of the
belt. Yeah,
WWE championship, you're thinking Hall of
yeah,
Famers. Yeah, there's a few people that probably wanted that shouldn't have won it, Jinder Mahal. But you when you mainly think of that championship, you think of Hall of Famers, okay? You
yeah,
think of people
yeah.
that had impacts to the championship or just were just an impact player in the game. So for Bryan Danielson right now, as we got the ass boys trying to win by cheating, and we got Daddy Ass coming out, and I think this is where we get the screw job.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. The shenani panties about to come
the
on.
shenanigan panties are coming, but that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the lineage, and we're gonna finish that off right now as we see what Daddy Ass is gonna do. But I'm gonna bring that back to you.
Damn, I can't believe
Oh,
Billy had a soft
oh
fool,
wow,
man.
what? Oh wait a minute, hold on, it ain't over yet. It ain't over yet. Damn. Oh, they hit Daddy with the belt. Oh shit, they
I'm
hit
so
Daddy with the belt.
confused.
I'm not. I'm not. They hit Daddy with the
Oh
belt. They
no!
hit Daddy with the belt.
Wow.
Okay.
Uh,
All right.
so they really took out Billy. What? Oh nah,
I
not
mean,
Billy,
he
not Billy,
I mean, we'll see.
not
I mean, we'll
Billy.
see. We'll see. Hold on. It ain't over yet. It ain't over yet.
Hey, I feel like this is Black Boys in the Hood.
You stupid.
Ricky. As right now,
There we go.
they claim got him.
Uh-oh.
Oh, but you're right though. Billy out the ring, but he could come
Hold
back in the
on.
ring.
Billy out the
He's
ring,
going up.
but the referee's out. The
Bam.
referee got to put the referee back in.
Referee is out. Who gonna put the ref
Ah, I
in?
forgot. I was like, wait a minute.
Shenanigans.
I was looking like, wait a minute, who's
Shenanigans.
missing in this match? It's the damn referee.
Bro, Billy full of shit. He ain't even get hit that hard. Come on, Billy. You done took
I
bumps for
mean,
30 years, man. Stop it. Stop. Come on,
Caster's
stop
out.
doing this.
Caster's out. One,
They
two,
so full of shit.
and no.
Come
All
on.
right.
This ref is
Man,
full of shit.
are we finna watch the Ass Boys be champion? I bet not see the
No,
Ass Boys become
no,
champion right now.
no,
Like if
no,
there's gonna be
no.
somebody that's gonna win, come on, man,
Bruh,
count, man. One, two.
I hate to say it,
Oh,
man.
oh,
Nah,
oh
I,
no, no, no,
bro,
no, no,
get the
no.
hell out of here.
Oh, fuck
Get the
no.
hell out of here. Really, really, really.
Oh,
Are you
oh,
fucking serious? Wow,
oh.
wow,
Tony
wow.
Khan, what the fuck,
TK,
dude? Oh,
TK,
okay,
TK,
I get it, but I hate it.
TK. Now
Look at
look at the crowd.
The
Look at
crowd
the
is like,
crowd. Look at the crowd.
no,
Wow. Really?
no.
Really?
Oh, come on,
Really?
man. There
That's what
could
we
have been
doing?
you could have
That was the
kicked that out.
finish.
You
That
could have
that
kicked
that
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 out.
weak ass hit was the finish. Y'all could at least redid the hit.
No, there was no redoing the hit. It was what the hit on Billy. The hit on Billy was the hit on Billy.
No. I'm talking about the hit with the belt right there.
Oh,
You could have kicked out. They got,
I mean that's classic. That's classic.
but that hit
That's
was
classic wrestling.
weak. It was weak.
I mean, but
Oh my god! They showed the replay when the ref got hit, bro. That fake
no,
ass fall.
the
He
ref hit,
full of
yes.
shit.
The ref
Drunk
hit, but
ass.
the belt shot, I mean, dude, the belt shot is the belt shot, regardless if it looks real or not. The belt shot is always the belt shot. And I'm not saying, I'm not giving it a pass, but I am kind of giving it a pass. But it everything else I'm not gonna argue with you about. But the belt shot is the belt shot. It was what it was. It was enough for me to count. The belt shot at the last second is always that's how it kind of falls, man.
Not too
Paper
serious. Not too
champions for a
sensitive.
claim to regain. Man, they need to regain it fast. I mean, this is cool I, the one thing I do like, they dropped the titles to another young group from
Yeah,
AEW.
yeah.
Like the Ass Boys have been around for a few years.
Ass
They've been around for a while.
boys.
They've actually they might not have been one of the most popular tag teams, they have been around for a minute. They've been around since the original. So the fact that another kind of original, somewhat sort of team got it, cool. I'm mad now because my boys ain't got the championships yet. Still waiting on the best friends. You got to give the people what they want, and I'm not understanding why they ain't been it. Well, I understand why because of who was around, but
Yeah, yeah,
if this
yeah.
was a reason, oh my god, man, you could have so gave that. You, oh my god, I so want to see them get it. I mean, the
Yeah,
crowd is
man.
dead, dude. They are dead.
Bro, the crowd is dead as shit right now. Damn. Bro, you can hear a pin drop from the rafters. That's how dead this
Uh,
crowd is. Why do you talk about
uh,
sucking the air out of a building?
dude.
Wow.
I just
And
knew
you know
this
what's
was a win.
crazy? You know what's
I knew
crazy?
this was a win.
Tuco, I like this. I like
Oh,
this. I like it. Just that quick. I changed my opinion. I
wow.
like this.
Oh, I'm not totally mad. Like I didn't expect
I'm
if they
shocked.
were gonna
I'm
lose.
shocked.
I
I'm
didn't.
shocked.
It wasn't gonna be to them. But damn,
Yeah.
man, damn.
Yeah. Hey, Leo says, I love this. Joe says, I like it. Yeah, I mean, dude, because dude,
It's
somebody's
shock
gonna beat.
value.
Yes, somebody's gonna beat the piss out of the damn guns, and when they do, they're gonna prove why they shouldn't have had them damn belts. Okay, okay,
Oh,
okay, okay. I give it. I give it. You know
okay,
what? We complain about
okay,
we complain about Tony Khan, and people want to talk about all he was on was pushing the WWE guys. Okay, oh, you know what? Like you say,
I gave
young
props for
team,
that. I gave
young
props to that.
team.
That
It went
this
from
was the
originals
ass
to
boys.
originals.
This was somebody that was there
Yeah,
for a few years that
yeah,
really had never really made it to anything. So
yeah.
I'm okay with it from that ass boy. I think it's just the fact that it's like we watched it unfold the way we did, and they
Yeah,
won. And it was just
yeah.
like, really?
Very
But I'm giving them
anticlimactic.
right, but I'm giving
Yeah,
them props. That is not just some guys that came in from WWE, after just being we're like FTR, but FTR is different. Some teams you just kind of got to respect it for what it is.
yeah.
Uh, but I'm glad that they won, uh, and it's a hell of a way to end the show. TK
It
didn't
is.
give the people what they want. He he
Yeah.
he, he didn't give the people what they wanted.
And you
He
know,
gave the
I think,
people
but you know
so.
what? I think that's what it was. I think that's what it was. I think that's why everybody universally, unanimously had the same kind of like reaction, like because TK has been that one promoter that's always giving the fans what they wanted. You bitch about something online. How many times have we seen people bitch about something online, and then the very next show, whether it's a Rampage, Dynamite, whatever, it's like, damn, TK will listen to the
We see a
fans.
change. We see the
Clearly,
difference.
clearly, we know goddamn well TK knew the fans ain't want this shit, and it worked. It worked. It
And he
worked.
gave it. And he let me give you what you think you don't want. No, let me give
Yeah,
you what you don't want. Bam. And damn, they the
yeah,
champs. They the
yeah,
champs. Oh, now they gonna brag and talk
man.
shit. Guess what? That's part of the business. So we're good with it, man. Uh yeah, this is awesome, man. I love it.
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
love it. It is what it is, man. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna complain too much. Again, it was just the shock value of seeing them win, and that was the way that they win. Like, wow, y'all won by this way. Y'all won by this. This is how y'all won. Like, damn
Yeah.
it, they won. Like, I almost wanted Billy. I'd rather have Billy turned on him. That would
It would it just would have made
that.
it like make sense a little
I
more.
would have been more comfortable with Billy, like,
Yeah,
Billy turned on. You know what? That's my boys. I want to see my boys as champ. My son,
yeah,
cool. You could have still went with that, and that just would have made people. That just would have made it actually. That would have made it even more for wanting to see them get their ass whooped even more. Because now you want to see the dad and the sons get their ass whooped.
right,
But
right, right.
that didn't happen that way. I mean, Billy really didn't have no effect in them losing.
No,
If anything,
which
he prevented them from losing at that moment until he got knocked out, and then it was just up to them after that. So it's like it's like, what do you do with that, man?
Man, you know what you do with it? You
What's
break it
that?
down, you roll it up, and you Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again
Yeah,
for tuning in to another episode.
no. You know what? We just going. Well, no. Well, first of all, we're not ending the show yet. We're not done yet because we gotta go back to my question, man.
Oh,
Bryan Danielson and lineage in AEW. It is
yeah.
necessary for him to win this championship before we leave. Uh, so answer that, man. Is it necessary? Real quick. Is it? But is it really
No,
necessary?
yeah.
Like even if he doesn't win a belt when he faced MJF, but will it be necessary for him to win the AEW championship before he has to or he chooses to call it quits
Do I think it's necessary?
for him?
No.
But for the company, I do.
For yes. I feel like here's what I think. This is what I think may happen. Depending on how many years Danielson has left, or he feels like he wants to do this,
Hmm.
I think, and I don't want it to be cliche. I think right before he goes out and he
Hmm.
decides he's going to retire, he needs to get the belt, and he needs to go on a run of a fucking lifetime. Because, like you say, the lineage of it and what it can mean. Because at this point, yeah, his name value on the
He's on
belt
fire.
that's gonna hold weight. But again, you got to look at passing the torch. Okay, you got Bryan
Yeah.
Danielson, one of the greatest to ever do it, who starts to never come back and wrestle again, comes back to for the company he loved, had a chance to re-sign, didn't, opted out, bet on himself, got to wrestle a style that he's always wanted to wrestle, got a chance to fight all over the world again while he still had time to on his own time, and then you go to the second biggest company in the world, you build that up, you win the title, and whoever beats you, goddamn well ain't gonna be no regular Joe Schmo. It's gonna be somebody that TK believes that they can hold the company in their hands. So with that being said, man, I say all that to say this. Do I believe for himself he needs to win it? No. Do
Hmm.
I believe for the value of the company and what a Bryan Danielson title reign can do, especially if it's towards the end of his reign, career? Absolutely. I feel like AEW needs him to hold the title more than he needs to hold the title himself. But also remember this: no one person is bigger than the company.
No one person is bigger than the company, but it's just like that, like you say, man, just
But for that
to
belt,
have that
yes,
name say, but for that belt, yeah.
I definitely want to see him. And then too, it's just like if he's not gonna be a tag champion in AEW or like a mid card
I mean,
champion,
right, just to help,
like I
like
want to.
man.
I gotta. I just because Ring of Honor, he held the belt. I believe everywhere he's been, he's held some type of a title.
Right.
So I don't see Tony Khan with the extensive wrestling knowledge and background he has to know that, and then to have him come over and basically be, one of your top guys for the second biggest company in the world, not give him a title. I don't see Tony Khan letting that one slip through.
Okay. Okay. Well, with that, as we once again reminding folks that we just watched the Ass Boys just basically
As boys.
go in with no Vaseline and steal the championship.
Yes, boy.
Man, because that's basically what it is, man. Because that was rough. That was a rough finish. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
But
that was tough.
but the end result will justify for something better moving forward. So I'm shocked by it. It is like the Ass Boys,
Bro,
but
wrestling Twitter
if
is going crazy right now. They are
I
pissed.
mean of course, man, because the acclaim is the shit, man. And if
Yeah.
you're gonna watch them lose, you're gonna watch them lose to somebody, man, that people want to see them lose. Like, oh man, I want to see this matchup. Like, regardless if it's a face or a heel team or whoever, it's a matchup of the two teams you want to see fight over the championship. You know, it's different in AEW where it's just like you just want to see this one particular team. In AEW, man, you want to see a team that's competitive go up against another competitive and have a good match. Um, the As boys just aren't there because they're kind of like the Dominic Mysterio of the AEW. They just haven't been. They just haven't done hard time yet. That's all. That's,
the prison bros.
they're not the. They're not the. They're not the. They're not the. They're not the butt boys in prison. All right. But nah, man. It's fine. It's cool. They're gonna talk shit. We're gonna get a rematch because if you think the Acclaim aren't gonna get a rematch, they're gonna get a
Yeah,
rematch.
yeah.
You can't be that hot as a tag team and not get a rematch. They're gonna get a rematch. Win, not sure, but they're definitely gonna get one. Will they win it back? I don't know. Because now that they won it, I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. If Billy Gunn didn't screw the Acclaim over this time, he may
Yeah.
screw them over in the next time because he may want to see his boys continue to have their
Because
championships.
you know what? Because what was the whole thing? What was the whole reason Billy Gunn left his boys in the first place? Outside the
Because
fact they
he didn't
whooped his
think
ass,
because he
they were
didn't think they had
failures.
enough. Yeah, now they
Yeah,
want now they're winners,
yeah,
and they did it
yeah.
without him. They won without him. Essentially, they won without him. So
That
it's
part.
like, you know what? I'm proud of you, son. So I could see, damn you, Tony Khan.
And
Damn
then Billy,
you.
what if Billy was using the acclaimed, using the fact he knew that they were gonna, that his sons were gonna get jealous to motivate his sons. And then he got what his want. He motivated his sons to become the winners he knew they could be. Bam!
Sound
Turn
like
on the
a
claim.
proud. Sounds like a proud deadbeat daddy. That's the talk of a proud deadbeat daddy right there. I ain't gonna do shit for you, but when you do good, I'm gonna come back.
I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back. Like, damn, it's about time you return with that carton of milk from 15
All
years
right,
ago,
man.
Daddy.
Did you get your Did you get your smokes? Did you forget your smokes, Daddy? Shit. Oh, I just stopped doing that, son. I'm on the nicotine patch now.
And like Papa was a Rolling Stone, but that was the old me, son. That was the old me.
Oh yeah, yeah. This pebble had to roll back. Shit. Ah,
Oh,
shit, man. All right, man. Hey, man. Not a bad show. Great way to start it. Hell of a way to end it. Tony Khan, man, he's been on some shit lately, man. He's been giving us hot matches to start the show, and he's been giving us something to end the show. And tonight, boy, did he give
yeah.
the people. He gave the people something we didn't even know. We didn't even want this shit. That's the problem. We didn't even want this, and he gave it to us. And he got us talking about it, and
Yeah,
everybody's
hey.
talking about it, and that's the important thing. We're talking about it. So with that being said, man, as we I think I think we've reached our max of obscene words today.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think we've over exceeded it a little bit, but you know it is what it is. Hey man, you with the people, it's the block party. And that's it. Yeah, man. We gonna talk when we get off the air, man. But ladies and gentlemen, I am your king, my man there, two hand fisted Joe right there, the hood chief, the franchise. Please don't break those because you know the missus gonna make you clean that shit up. Uh, uh, I said that, and then I just imagine you sitting there cleaning that shit. You know, I'm like, I'm gonna get in trouble.
Hey, hey, be over there, my little broom sweeping it up.
Like, I'm sorry, baby. I didn't. It was too cold fault. Now, don't be blaming me, fool. It wasn't my fault. Oh man, but I'm the king, man. He's the hood chief, man, and we appreciate y'all hanging out with us for the block party, man. Of course, man, we got nothing tomorrow as we have no pay per view this week, but next week, Elimination Chamber, we'll get ready for it. But we'll see you Friday because we didn't give you one last Friday because it was a special Friday for me. So this Friday, most definitely, man. It will be a SmackDown Rampage block party, man. So make sure y'all got the notifications on and tune in. Other than that, bro, any final thoughts before we get out of here?
Nah, man. Look, for the people, by the people. Always, bro. It's great to do this with you. It's great to talk that talk. But like you say, man, until Friday, man, we'll see the people when we see the people. And yeah, peace.